This is a video on how to convert your ATA or wobble box to your trap to make it constantly run instead of using its built-in delay timers. So this is how to bypass the delay timers. These are the tools you're going to need. You need a Phillips head screwdriver, 2 male terminals, a 9/16 wrench, a pair of crimpers, a pair of strippers, and a pair of needle nose pliers. First thing we'll do is take the cover off. Phillips head screwdriver with these 4 Phillips screws. Okay, so the next step is to take a 9/16 wrench, and we want to loosen this nut on this toggle switch here because we want to get that toggle switch out of the way to access a terminal. So we're just going to loosen this. Now you can just poke that in, and now we'll be able to access this terminal right here. That's the number 4 ground pin for one of the timers. Okay, so the next step is to locate all the terminals we're going to unplug, which is the number 30 pin on the relays here and here, and then on the delay timers, the number 4 pin here and here, right there, and right there. So that's where you'll need your needle nose pliers. And unplug the number 4 pin over here. All right, unplug the other one. They're on there pretty tight, so just try to wiggle off the terminal. Don't pull on the wires. If you pull on the wires, you could risk pulling them out of the terminal. So we got these 2 unplugged off the delay timers on the 4 pin spot. Now we're going to go to the 30 amp pin spot on these relays. Plug that one. Plug this one. Okay. So now we have our 4 wires unplugged. Now we're going to need to clip these blue terminals off that are female, and we're going to convert them to male terminals via these terminals here. So we're going to clip this off, put a male terminal on. Okay, so I've cut those blue female terminals off, and now I'm going to crimp on the male terminals to those wires. Make sure you twist the wire so you can get the terminals on. And with your crimpers, go ahead and crimp the terminal on. Okay, now it's secure. So now you're going to want to plug in your blue to your yellow female terminals. So you want to make sure that you're getting connected to the same field. So you have on this unit right here, we have a wobble machine, so it has 2 relays. So you want to make sure that you find the wires that run to the same timer. Don't plug in the opposite timers. You're going to plug in, I pulled this one off the wobble timer, so I'm going to plug this into the wobble timer. Okay, and so now this one is for the ATA timer, so I'm going to unplug, I'm going to plug in the ATA relay to the ATA timer. Okay, so that's it. Those are plugged in now. That should bypass the interrupter. It should constantly just be on. It should constantly be on when you're turning on your toggle switches. So now all we have left to do is put back our toggle and seal up the box, and then we're done.